Hello, guys. It's been a while since I've been on here. I've been pretty busy to say the least. I just moved, well, just after I graduated, I went to Canada, loaded that stuff up. I loaded a few videos up since then. And then the hurricane hit, and then, multiple things since then. Finally got a job, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. I got a job offer here in Atlanta, Georgia. So I've been here in Atlanta now for the last since just before Thanksgiving and been working and then just moved to my new apartment last week. So, needless to say, I've been extremely busy. Moving on, I'm going to start making videos a little bit more regularly now, but, I'm still training now full time with the camp. It's called DEFCON 1 Fight Sport, I believe, or DEFCON 1, I know that, DEFKON. It's here in Villa Rica, Georgia, which, if you don't know where that is, it's right next to Carrollton, Georgia. If you don't know where that is, it's right next to Douglasville, Georgia. Seems like nobody around here that's from Atlanta seems to know any of the other towns around here. I don't get it. But, I mean, I've driven around here and I see why. Everything's fucking an hour away from everything else. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to have my first tournament, my first official real tournament that I didn't have a part in setting up on February 28th. So if you're in the Atlanta area, go to Marietta. I believe it's called like the Luchadors or something. It's I should have the information here right now, but I'm fucking unprepared. Nevertheless, it's on the 28th of February. It's in Marietta, Georgia. I'm going to be competing. It's going to be no-gi, white belts. I'll compete in my weight class, and then I'll compete in the absolute division. So if you want to roll with me, meet me there. Moving on. Okay. Affliction is coming up. That's what I'm going to do here tonight. I could do the WEC, but there's only one real fight that's even worth breaking down on that card. I mean, Uriah Faber, Jens Pulver fight means nothing. In my opinion, it means nothing. I mean, it's basically another chance for Uriah Faber to get into the title picture. That's about it. And a decent fight, I guess. Maybe. Nevertheless, I got Uriah winning again. And the fight that's really going to be interesting is Cowboy Cerrone versus Jamie Varner. I gotta say, Varner looks good in this fight. He's looked great lately. I gotta say, I can't see Varner losing. It's either going to be by decision, or I can see Varner, I don't want to say TKOing, because Donald Cerrone is actually a really good counter striker. But I've seen some chinks in his armor since then. And Jamie Varner, he's been everywhere. Jamie C4, Jamie the Worm, whatever you want to call him. Moving on, this is the Affliction card. It's Affliction 2. I hope they do well this card. I hope they get a great gate. I hope they get great pay-per-view sales. I'm actually going to buy the pay-per-view bands so I can add to their pay-per-view sales. Like anything that's not UFC that actually pays heavy to put on good heavyweight fights and actually pays their fighters and doesn't disrespect them. First fight of the night, Bobby Green replacing Chris Hordesky against Dan Lozon. I I don't like Dan Lozon that much, and it's not because of his brother. It's because, you know, I don't. He hasn't won any big fights. He's fought two decent guys, and neither one of them have. Both of the guys beat him. So I got Bobby Green. Actually, I think is going to pull this one out. He's going to beat him by probably decision. This is a shot in the dark fight. Good luck, Bobby Green. I don't care. Good luck, Dan Lozon. Next fight, Couch against LC Davis. Couch, that same name sounds familiar. I don't know why. I got LC Davis winning by submission in the second round. He should be a better athlete. He should be stronger. He should be a better wrestler and a better submission artist, easily. Brett Cooper versus Patrick Spite. Patrick Spite. TKO, third round. Next up, Chuck Liddell's pupil Albert Rios versus Antonio Darte. Antonio Darte is going to destroy this guy. Second round, tap out easily. For sure. Next up, Jay Haran versus Jason High. Fucking. Jason High is undefeated, but Jay Haran shouldn't lose. I mean, at all. So, Jehoran by TKO in the first round. Easily, he's going to be too strong for Jason High. Next up, Kirill Baby Fedor Selvianikov going up against Paul, the headhunter Quintello. Actually, Kirill is supposed to be, Fedor's prodigy. Uh, I just I don't see him beating Paul Quintello. I don't think his cardio is going to be up to snuff. I think he's going to tweak out and fucking just this is his first real big fight on a real big stage. I think he's going to lose to Paul Quintello by second round TKO. Does that mean he's not going to be the big thing? No, he's 20 years old. He's young. He's with a great camp. This will be a big telling. I mean, if he is the next big thing and he beats Paul Quintello, you can know that he's legit. He's a legit heavyweight. Next up, Gilbert Yvel versus Josh Barnett. Josh Barnett should win this by leg lock in the early first round. Uh, Gilbert Yvel should come out strong, land a few good strikes, and Josh Barnett take it to the ground. And as soon as it hits the ground, Gilbert's gone. I mean, I like Gilbert. He's a great striker, probably one of the premier strikers to ever grace MMA. He's gonna get destroyed, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you like Gilbert the Hurricane or Dirty Gilbert. Next up, Matt the Law Lindland versus Vitor the Phenom. Finally is coming back into his own Belfort. Seems like he's found his groove, but he's going up against probably the best wrestler and the best middleweight in the world, arguably. I think Lindland's going to win by split decision. It's going to be a dull fight, and it's not going to do anything to further either one of their careers. Unfortunately, because I kind of like Lindland. Not that I think he's nice, or I think he's a good fighter, or I think he's an impressive fighter, but I like him. I don't know why. I really don't. Next up, Little Nog versus Vladimir Matanishenko. Vladimir already has a win over Little Nog. Little Nog has proven that he can lose a decision to a great wrestler, but I think Little Nog has improved his boxing by leaps and bounds. So if he tries to keep it stand up, and as long as he's not slow like his brother for some reason, I don't see why Little Nog can't actually win this by TKO in this third round. Vladimir has never shown that he doesn't have a good gas tank, but I don't think if he keeps the pace up, I think he can and will gas. Next up, Sokaju versus Babalu. Sokaju's been on a tear, like on a losing streak, 2 losses in a row. I think this is going to make it number 3. Babalu, unanimous decision. Really nothing to really break down on this fight. Sokaju hasn't really ever shown anything outside of being just a really dynamic, strong striker. And, 2 great wins. He became a phenom, and then after that, he got exposed with Lyoto, and then right after that with Kane. So I think it was Kane. Yeah. Next up, Fedor Emelianenko, the man, the myth, the legend, the unbeatable cyborg emperor master, makes Chuck Norris wet his pants in fear. Going up against Andre the Pitbull Arlovsky. If Fedor beats Andre Arlovsky, it will make it, I believe, let me count them up while y'all are here with me. 1, 2, 3. He's beaten 4 UFC champions. If he beats Arlovsky, he will beat 5, count them, 5 people of the UFC heavyweight champions, former UFC heavyweight champions. Without a doubt, Fedor should win this. His chin's stronger. He's not as dynamic of a striker, but he's just as aggressive. And Arlovsky has proven time and time again that if a guy's aggressive, he will back away. Kind of like even when Verdum was attacking him, Arlovsky was backing away. Fedor takes it to the ground. That's his world. Fedor wins. First round, TKO, referee stoppage. And this will make, UFC champion 5 that Fedor beat. And yet, Dana White wants to say that, Fedor it's overrated. I don't get it. I don't think I ever will. Anyways, I'm running out of time.